Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news in a move that's sending shockwaves through the NFL. The Baltimore Ravens, a team that's been struggling to find consistency lately, are trading away one of their most valuable defensive players, Roquan Smith, to the San Francisco 49ers. Now, this isn't just a minor trade. It's a strategic power move by the 49ers that could significantly alter the landscape of the NFC West and potentially the entire NFC playoff picture. The Ravens, who finished last season with a disappointing 7-9 record, are clearly looking to shake things up, especially on the defensive side, as they aim to rebuild and maximize their cap space, freeing up around $24 million to target other areas like offensive line upgrades and extending key defensive backs. Roquan Smith has been a linebacker of elite caliber since entering the league. With over 170 tackles in his career, 14 interceptions, and a PFF grade soaring at 91.0, he's proven time and again that he's a game changer. In the 2025 season alone, Smith amassed 148 tackles, 4 forced fumbles, and 3 interceptions, all while allowing just 58% completion in coverage and surrendering only 190 yards. His efficiency per snap, with an EPA of -0.19, highlights just how disruptive and reliable he's been on the field. And remarkably, he's maintained his health, avoiding major injuries and outperforming his 2024 stats, where he recorded 160 tackles. The 49ers, who have one of the most talented defenses in the league, are adding a true maestro to their linebacker core. Fred Warner, often considered one of the best linebackers in the NFL, will now have a partner of similar caliber in Smith. Imagine that duo, Warner's coverage skills combined with Smith's ability to read plays and make tackles all over the field. It's a nightmare for offenses. Smith's coverage grade currently sits at 89, and he's excellent at stopping yards after catch, allowing just 3.1 yards per reception, while forcing opponents into negative EPA situations, especially on screens. His ability to adapt and thrive within different defensive schemes makes him a perfect fit for the 49ers' versatile front. Now, why would the Ravens make this move? Well, their defense has been giving up about 23 2-points per game, and with a cap hit of around $20 million, they're prioritizing restructuring their roster. They've been focusing heavily on offensive line protection, evident in their 42 sacks last season, and extending key defensive backs. By trading Smith for a first-round pick in 2027 and a third-rounder in 2026, Baltimore is not only saving cap space, but also gathering young assets to rebuild from the ground up. They're seeding some immediate on-field impact for long-term flexibility, especially given their recent struggles. Cumulatively, in the last 5 seasons, they've gone just 1-4 in their last 5 playoff appearances, and losing a player of Smith's caliber clearly indicates a shift in their broader strategy. For the 49ers, acquiring Smith isn't just about plugging a hole. It's about elevating their entire defense to new heights. Projecting into 2025, with Smith joining Warner, the linebacker unit could see a significant bump in production, adding approximately 145 tackles, boosting EPA by around 14%, and reducing missed tackles by 15%. This tandem is arguably one of the most formidable in the league, matching up well against any offense the NFC has to offer. Smith's performance against the run and in coverage will complement Warner's skill set perfectly, creating a nightmare scenario for opposing offenses. It's no exaggeration to say that this addition could push the 49ers' defense into the top 6 overall in the league, especially considering their knack for forcing turnovers and creating chaos on third down. Looking at the current roster projections, this move signals a clear intent from the 49ers to dominate on defense and contend for another Super Bowl. Smith's presence alone could increase their odds of winning significantly. Some projections suggest they could see their Super Bowl chances jump from +1,500 to +900, a 40% increase. That's huge. It's reminiscent of historic linebacker moves like when the Bears acquired Urlacher, which transformed their defense and helped them reach the top of the league. The X factor here is Smith's ability to improve their defense against screens by plus 17%, making life even more difficult for opponents. He's also a proven playmaker, with 5 interceptions in recent seasons and a knack for tackling for loss, key ingredients for a championship-caliber defense. But what makes this move even more exciting, especially for the 49ers faithful, is the potential for a deep playoff run and a possible repeat of their Super Bowl success. With Smith's ability to operate as a true defensive leader, the 49ers could see a dramatic shift in their defensive identity. Their secondary, already strong with players like Charvarius Ward and the emerging talent in their linebacker core, will now be anchored by a player who's capable of making game-changing plays on a consistent basis. The combination of Warner and Smith could create one of the league's most feared linebacker tandems, capable of shutting down the run, covering tight ends and running backs, and forcing turnovers at critical moments. Of course, the Ravens aren't just giving him away for nothing. The trade package of a first-round pick in 2027 and a third-round pick in 2026 represents a significant investment, but it signals their commitment to a rebuild. They're betting on the future, focusing on young talent and cap flexibility to retool their roster. For the 49ers, this is an all-in move, bringing in a proven superstar who could be the catalyst that pushes them over the edge in the NFC and potentially brings another Lombardi Trophy home. It's a move that fans have been dreaming about for years, adding a linebacker of Smith's caliber to the already elite defense. Looking ahead, the impact of this trade could ripple across the league. The NFC West is already competitive, with teams like the Seahawks and Rams making their own moves, but the 49ers adding Smith could tilt the balance of power. It's a clear statement that the Niners are serious about contending, and they're willing to make bold moves to do so. Fans can expect that this addition will energize the team, boost their confidence, and make their defense even more intimidating. It's not just about filling a need, it's about elevating the entire team to a new level. And let's not forget the cultural impact. Roquan Smith is known for his leadership, work ethic, and high football IQ, traits that resonate perfectly with the 49ers locker room. His professionalism and intensity will serve as a spark for the entire defense, pushing everyone to perform at their best. The synergy between Warner and Smith could become a defining feature of the team's identity for seasons to come. With the playoffs approaching and the Super Bowl within reach, bringing in a player like Smith might just be the missing piece the 49ers needed to finally get back to that ultimate stage. So, fans, get ready. The San Francisco 49ers are making a bold statement with this blockbuster trade. They've set their sights on another deep postseason run, and with Roquan Smith now part of the squad, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi Trophy just increased dramatically. This is the kind of move that can define a franchise's era, and if everything clicks, the 49ers could be looking at their next dynasty in the making. The division is about to get even more intense, and San Francisco's defense just took a huge leap forward. Stay tuned because this story is far from over and the best might still be to come. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the 49ers. Do you think Smith's addition will be the spark that takes this team over the top? Are you excited about the potential of Warner and Smith leading that defense into the playoffs? This move has so many implications, and we want to hear your predictions and hopes. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. The season is heating up, and the 49ers are making big moves to secure their place at the top. Let's go Niners!